Hey, what is going on everybody? It is Nolan, or the Optimistic Gamer here, and welcome back to All the Mods 9. I want to start off today's episode by finishing up some things that we forgot about in last episode, including our plumbing. We need a water bucket so that we can get our kitchen sink flowing with some water. So we're going to step outside with our bucket, fill this up in our pond right here, and we're going to see if this works. I'm pretty certain it will work. I think that is close enough to access that water, but we will see what happens. If we turn this on, okay, I guess it doesn't quite link up. It may have to be directly underneath, or I think we may have to have an infinite water source. That might be the case, which if it is, I don't really know how we would fit that into here without doing some additional work downstairs. So I will play around with that and we will figure something out later on. For now, we will just cover that up and we will focus on today's episode, which is all about furnishing our bedroom right in here. I did finish up our interior ceiling and our second floor right up here. Again, the ceiling is all built. We are going to start with the banister, place that right there, and we need a couple more going this way. I actually wonder though if we can have two of these on the same block. We cannot, unfortunately, and it doesn't look like they connect either. So maybe up here we will figure something else out, but hey, that's okay. A little variation is good. We're going to replace these oak planks with some of our thin spruce planks. We will need a couple more of those, but that will give us our nice continuous wall pattern that goes all the way from the floor down there to the ceiling right up here. As a matter of fact, I think we will actually want to have a few extras so that we can make our interior walls upstairs as well. So let's head up there and start to plan out how we want this to look. We will fill in those walls right there. Now we are still missing a bathroom, and I think it would be nice to have a second bedroom as well. So I think we will just split this down the middle. We will have a bathroom right here. 3x3 will be plenty big. We will put a door right there, or maybe we will put it here. That will give us a little bit more space to work with on the inside, and then we will just have that wall extend up like that. We will replace some of these upside down roof blocks with our standard planks, and I'm liking how that is coming together. Of course, that torch, we will have to move it. It will get dark up here temporarily, but that's okay. We shouldn't have any monsters spawn. If we do, we can certainly take them at this point. We will extend that wall going all the way across here. I think maybe right here is where we will have our bedroom wall begin. Let's actually put it on this side though, because that will allow us to turn this space into sort of like a cozy little den, I suppose. So we will bring that wall down a little bit. We will have a couple doors right there, a den space right here, a second bedroom in here, and of course our bathroom in here. It is a little bit dark. We will get some torches placed down just as a safety measure. Now we can head downstairs, grab some of the furniture. We need some railings too, and we can get to work on the upstairs. So what will we need? We will need a bed, one for the upstairs bedroom and one for our bedroom. We need to decide on a color for that. So of course we have our dye essence. I think for the one in our bedroom, I guess what we could maybe do is just put in a random pattern, and that will be the color that we go with. So we're gonna see if that is a pattern. Oh, that gives us lavender. Okay, well, we'll take it. Can we make... Yes, we can make lavender wool. Will this let us make a lavender bed? I hope so, because we're in too deep at this point. We need this to turn into a bed. Oh, look at that. How awesome is that? We have ourselves a lavender bed, not even a vanilla bed. There we go. Oh, that is nice. Let's do that one more time. We need a little bit more dye essence. I guess we do have this bed right here though. we could use that for now, I guess, and save our wool on maybe a sofa or something like that. So let's take this upstairs and get that placed into what I guess is probably our guest bedroom. Where do we want to put this? It's certainly a tight fit. I think we will go maybe right here. That is a good spot for it. We can put a table on either side. We can have a dresser right here with a lamp. I think this is going to work out quite nicely. We have some leftover kitchen cabinets from last episode. We didn't quite use all of them, so we will utilize some of those today. We have the modern desk that will work as a side table. We have the dark oak drawer that will work for the dresser, and the wardrobe. We can use that as well as part of the dresser. So let's head back up to the bedroom. We will place this modern desk sideways. That will give us the pattern on the outside. We will get a lamp or a flower pot put onto there. And then we can do our wardrobe. Do we want to place this? These actually need to be replaced first of all. That way we don't have those gaps in the walls. There we go. And now I think we will do maybe a drawer like that. And then what if we do the cabinet? Oh, those don't quite match. I think because of the light though. Well, they still don't match. Yes, because of the light, but I'm not actually a huge fan of it for that reason, unless dark oak. Okay, they are both dark oak. Maybe what we will do instead is have just the two wardrobes like that. I hate that I can't get them to face each other. There we go. I guess I have to place them from the opposite angle. So that gives us our wardrobe slash dresser, and we could even take this last drawer and place it right there. It's a little crammed, but hey, I think it works. Let's go get a couple lamps, maybe a flower pot, and finish off this bedroom. So let's get a lamp placed down right here. It is starting to rain, which is making it very cozy in this room now. We will get one more lamp placed down right there. That will give us adequate lighting. We will get our flower pot right here and a mineral sapling for a pop of color, and I guess we can't place that in there. We will try something else momentarily. Finally, a painting. Let's go with a 1x2 painting above the bed right over here. I think we will go right there. Oh, we actually have a 3-wide painting. It looks like we have a few different options here. I think I kind of like that one. It's very vibrant and lively. I think it really adds a lot to this bedroom. Alright, we need to find something to put in the flower pot. Maybe we will get some carpet placed down, maybe right there for a rug. And then this room will be finished. And I am totally on board with this whole lavender thing, so I picked an allium from outside. We will put that in there. Lavender carpet right down here, and we are gonna use the lavender bed in here instead. Maybe that might be a little bit too much. I think we will stick with the black. It will match the lampshades quite nicely, and we get a couple of nice popping colors from there. Let's see if there's any other painting though that might be a little more purpley, I suppose, to match the rest of our room. I think those are the only two 1x3 paintings. Is there a way that we can scroll through these? I don't know that there is. Well, that one has a nether portal in the middle, a pop of purple, but that's a little grim for a bedroom, so maybe we don't want to do that. Let's see what the 1x2 paintings are. That will be nice come December. Okay, that's not bad. Candyland. I like that. That is perfect. It has the moon. It's kind of good for sleep. We get the black to match the shades, the purple, lavender. This room is very coherent. I'm really happy with how this has come together. Lastly, we need to get a door put on here, and then we can move on to the bathroom. And we are going with the heavy spruce door. I think that has a very nice look to it. We will do the same thing here in the bathroom. Oops, we can get that placed down right now. And there we go. Our first bedroom is complete. A great use of space. Nice colors. I'm happy with how that has turned out. Alright, so the bathroom. I don't know what we have in terms of showers and toilets. We have nothing for showers. Do we have any toilets? We do not have any toilets. We are going to have to go vanilla style on this one, but that's okay. Except it isn't, because we don't have any iron right now, so we can't really make any hoppers or anything like that. We will just close the door and use that as a extra room for now. We don't necessarily need a bathroom at this point. Hopefully the crayfish mod will be finished soon. Let's get a couch put right up here and then a lamp or two, and that will finish off the upstairs. We will go with a white sofa up here. We will place that right there. I think we will even do one more. We could do one there if we wanted to. A wardrobe there, there, and there. Not bad. I know, again, the arms kind of go into that, but that's okay. And we will use our last lamp here in the corner. And why not? We have a couple more lavender carpets. We will get one more rug placed down right there. A nice and cozy spot to sit and watch over the water. I know we aren't perfectly aligned. I guess we could get one more sofa and put it right there. We will see how that looks. Yes, that is a nice look. And now we can sit here and stare directly out onto the water. I did just get one more idea though. I want to make a few more dark oak desks. This time we will go with the covered desk, and we need a chair as well. We will go birch for that lighter color and the nice contrast. And we also need some birch fences. I think we will just go with the upgraded fence right here, and we will use those for our railing. Although it does kind of take up a little bit more space than I would have hoped. That's the one nice thing about that banister down there. We don't have that issue. But with the desk, I wanted to place that right there and have our chair. Maybe there's not really a good way to stand up on that desk. I want it on that block, so I think we will have to remove the desk, get the chair right there, and then put our desk back. And now we have a nice workspace where we can take care of our business. Right here, I guess we will maybe just stick with the banister, and we will just have two of them like that. That isn't a fall really at all, so we are okay to leave that how it is. But now our upstairs area is finished. I think we do need a little bit more light though on our desk. And I found this cute little dark oak wall lamp that we can place right there. It provides a lot of light, but blends in quite nicely. We might even use these elsewhere, maybe even for some exterior lighting. Well, I guess we have the torches, I forgot about those. But down below, I really like how small they are and how they blend in. But we will work on the exterior in a little bit. For now, our upstairs is finished and our downstairs is pending. So let's work on our bedroom, and then we will just about be finished with our home. So I think we will go with a couple more of these lights. Again, I really do like them. We will do one on each side of our room. Now the lavender, this could be hard to match our room to, because I don't want to do the same color scheme as we did up here, which is also lavender, but of course that bed doesn't really fit in. It's sort of overwhelming. I think we might be able to get away with white though if we did lavender and white. So we're gonna give that a shot. Of course, I accidentally used the glowstone dust that we had for our dark oak lamps, so now we don't have any, which means we have to go back into the nether. I'm not really sure how I feel about that. I meant to use those to make seeds so that we could grow our own essence, but I guess we will give this a shot. If I recall correctly, we have some glowstone right through the portal here, but we will just see how this goes. Alright, we are in. There is some glowstone right up here. Let's make our way up. Just grab a little bit of that. Of course, we have magnetic with our obsidian pickaxe. We will grab quite a bit of this since we can. We don't really have any hostile mobs in the area. 20 is more than enough. let's make our way home. That honestly wasn't so bad. But now we also need some more redstone, which we do not really have immediate access to. So I think this is going to call for a caving adventure. We should be able to find some pretty quick though with the path that we have down here to the deep slate layers, and we will just follow this staircase that we made the last time that we came down here. We'll even throw down a couple torches so that it is easier for us to find our way back. We are getting shot at by a skeleton, but we are just going to move right past him. We are looking really just for a couple of redstone ores. That is all that we really need at this moment. I think that is dense redstone ore though, which drops, if I'm not mistaken. That was a creeper right behind us. I'm glad we jumped off. No, that is a bloodstain, never mind. And the arrows that skeleton is shooting at us are really large and they are moving really fast. I'm not sure why that is, but I don't know if I want to stop and find out. That is resonating ore, not redstone. That is a red shimmering mushroom, so we have found just about everything that is red except for stone. And there are a lot of mobs down here now. This is a lot of work to go through. Just for a little bit, just for a lamp to put on our dresser. Is there redstone in any of these barrels? No. Oh, okay. Well, we have been attacked by a speedy zombie or something. We got hit by some kind of arrow, and now we are cornered. This is not a good situation for us. We are going to see if we can run past all of these mobs that have chased us into that cave. And it looks like we made it out just fine. Still lots of mobs out here on the outside though. Alright, after all that time spent aimlessly running around, I have found some redstone. Right over here, we will grab that and we will make an escape. We got 9, that is perfect. That will give us enough to make some redstone seeds and our lamp. Well, now every time I look at this lamp, I am going to be reminded of the troubles we went through to create it. I think we're going to move our bed over. We will center that with the window. And I think, oh, that's nice. I didn't realize we could open and close those. Can we do that here? I guess we can. We need to move some of them around, it looks like. That's how we will get them to all open on the same plane. Or maybe they just don't open when they are 3 blocks tall. Nonetheless, that is really nice. But we will get our lamps placed down right there. Of course, they are floating for now. We will take care of that here in just a second. We need to figure out what dressers we want. I think we will stick with the dark oak, and we will go with birch. Well, dark oak side tables, maybe a birch dresser right over here. We could even throw a chair or couch here in the corner, and a nice large white rug. We're gonna try out this new drawer from Handcrafted. It's a little bit cheaper to make, and I think it might actually suit our needs a little bit better. Let's see how this looks. Yeah, I kind of like that. Of course, all of these do have storage inside. I don't think we will ever end up actually using them, but it is nice to know that it is there. Let's place our chair right here, just so that we have a place to sit and get ready in the mornings. And then over here, again, the birch dresser, and I think we will go with a white rug. So we are gonna stick with the Handcrafted mod, and we are going to have our birch drawer, one there and one there, and then here in the middle, we will do the birch cupboard right there. That pattern, it sort of gets broken up with the outline right there, but that is okay. We could even do, well, that's a little bit too much. Although maybe if we turned it like that, you know what? I kind of like that. I think we will leave that as it is, and then we will have our carpet here in the middle. I know we don't have too much lavender right now. We need a little bit more. In fact, let's take a look at all of the different lavender blocks. Let's see what we have. We have some candles. We don't have any wax though, so we can't make those. We do have a hammock, but we don't want to necessarily hang a hammock in here. We could make a lavender seat. I think we will try this. It is just a slab and some lavender wool, and we could even have that in place of our white sofa right there. So let's go ahead and craft that real quick. We need one more lavender wool, not a problem. And we can craft that seat. We'll put that down right there. That is very nice. I feel like we almost need one more thing here in the corner. Is there a floor lamp? I would really enjoy a floor lamp right there, but if there isn't, that's okay. And it doesn't look like there is one. Maybe one of these paper lamps though, if we were to stack those up. How do we make those? It's just paper and a torch. Well, we certainly have a lot of sugarcane because apparently sugarcane does not have a growth limit in this mod pack. I'm not complaining about it, but we definitely have to stay on top of trimming it, otherwise it will get a little bit too tall. But we'll go ahead and make some paper real quick, and we can make some of those white paper lamps. I'm hoping these will actually stack and not have any air gaps in between them. That way we can have it be a few blocks tall. So let's see how these turn out. Okay, yeah, that's not bad. We do have a little bit of a gap, but it's not an air gap. I like that, actually. I do. We can turn that lamp off. In fact, that might be a little bit too bright with the white lampshade and the white paper lamps. We will put this lamp over here, just like that. That will help to illuminate the rest of the room, spread out some of that light, and we need a little bit more purple there on the dresser. So we will get our flower pot right there. Now, have we discovered the lavender fields? Let's take a look at our map here. Very expansive. I don't know if we have or not. That is a cherry grove up there. This is a meadow. That's just a standard forest. It doesn't look like we have come across any lavender fields, which means we don't really have immediate access to the lavender flower. That's okay. I would like to eventually get a lavender flower in here just to complete that entire look. For now, we will just step outside one more time and harvest one more allium from right outside our home. It is locally grown, so props to us for that. Well, let's get some sleep in our brand new bedroom, and I think that is where we are going to end the episode for today. I'm going to work on the exterior a little bit, but I'm not too concerned with it. Gotta make sure that there aren't any creepers around. I do see one right down here. We don't need any close calls like the last time. Uh-oh. Well, he didn't actually blow up all that much dirt, and we can just fill that in. Good as new. But as I was saying, I will go ahead and finish up the exterior, just a little bit of landscaping, maybe some exterior lighting, and maybe a fence or something like that. It's not going to be anything fancy. We're definitely not building a swimming pool yet. We will see about that. If we decide we want a swimming pool, I think an infinity pool right over here would be pretty awesome. For now, though, that is where we are going to end today's episode. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, definitely hit that thumbs up button and make sure you are subscribed so you don't miss out on daily content as soon as I publish it. Check the description for some more important information, links, how to contact me, all of that good stuff. And with all of that being said, comment, like, subscribe, remember to stay optimistic, and I will see all of you tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Bye.